Where we find comfort, that's where I started getting scared. When I started saying, oh, it's raining, I'm not going out there. No, you cannot say that. You cannot do that. You have got to do this. Wherever the comfort was, I went the opposite direction. And over a period of time, boy, it calluses the out of your mind.
Every morning, your alarm clock rings. You're in a bad mood because once again, you have to deal with traffic, with routine, with day-to-day tasks. You may not know it, but you have become accustomed to being average. You are still in the same place, stuck. Without realizing it, you have become a robot, a being that works automatically without looking beyond its capabilities. Living like this isn't really living. It's just surviving.
We live in a society where mediocrity is often rewarded. I wanted to be a man that detests mediocrity. What story would it be if my fat, dumb, lying to be friends with people, insecure ass can overcome this? And that what if mentality, that dreamer mentality, just would always fuel me. It would just fuel me, man. What if I can be a SEAL, man?
Leave fears and doubts behind and change your destiny. Stop making excuses anymore. These excuses are binding you to mediocrity, and staying in that state sabotages you. It keeps you away from your path, your goals, keeps you away from success. Is that who you really want to be?
You got to take everything and throw it away. You have to believe in one thing, and that is yourself. Right now, for you to find greatness in yourself, you're not going to find it by looking in a book or by even hearing me. I may give you the spark, but you've got to go inside yourself to find it. Start your journey. And the journey starts with you finding, why the hell am I here on this planet Earth? Why am I here? And if you don't know that, you will live the rest of your life searching, always asking the question, why?
Every legendary person that you look up to kept their dreams and goals alive and become unforgettable. What kind of person are you? Get out of your comfort zone.
It's how I started talking to myself. Who at 297, who can't swim that great, who's scared of the water, would have the balls, to man up, quit a job, and go and just put everything on himself? No one would do this. No one would do this. You're the best around. You're the best ever live. And I just kept using that as fuel, with the right kind of message that I needed to hear that I was never telling myself. And through time, it became reality.
It is much easier to hit the snooze button and stay in bed for a few more minutes. But when you stop striving to be better and settle for what you have, you will never reach your true potential. It's time for you to get out of your comfort zone and start saying yes to making changes in the way you live your life. It is time for you to show yourself what you are really worth, what you are really capable of doing with just a little effort and discipline.
I failed, I go back to scratch. I use some positive motivation. I have like one day where I'm like defeated. But I started realizing this is part of the process. This is part of the journey. I had to realize this is part of my process versus just saying, like I used to, I'm just not good enough. If I'm not good enough, we always say that I'm just not good enough, and then we try something else. I'm gonna make myself good enough. And that became my mentality. I'm gonna make myself good enough.
When we were kids, we dream of becoming an astronaut, a scientist, a singer, an actor. But when we become adults, we settle for the norm. We settle for what's average and say, this is good enough. Why are we thinking in terms of good enough? We sabotage our big dreams and goals by conforming to what's average. You always have to go for more. Change your mentality. Get rid of obsolete beliefs and negative thoughts that only keep you away from the right path. The path of hard work, effort, success. Limits only exist in your head. The goal is to rise above average. Do more. Quit cutting corners. Do the things others aren't willing to do. Aim a little higher. Do not be afraid to try new things. Do not let people who are incapable of thinking outside the bounds of their average life affect your goals and dreams. Have confidence in you. Do not compare yourself with anyone else. Compare yourself only with you. And try to improve day by day. That's the secret to stand out from the crowd. You have the ability to be a better person, to get out of the routine, to face new challenges, to leave a mark on the lives of others. Set big goals for yourself. Execute on bigger things in your life. Take bigger actions. Dream massive. There is no direct or easy path to the top. You have to go step by step. Fail, fall, and get back up. You have to work every day. There are no breaks when you want to reach the goal. You have to give your all. Don't be left behind.